It's my first day of my 5th year of medical school. I'm nervous because medical school is intense and starting a new year can be kind of daunting, but you know, I've gone through it so far, so I'm sure this year will be nice as well. Let's get going, shall we? My first class is at 11:30 and it's clinical genetics 2. I don't like genetics. I'm really bad at it, so we'll see how it goes, but I'm excited for a new class. And then I have ophthalmology at 2:30. I don't usually take much time in the mornings to get ready, but because it's the first day of university, I just want to look a little bit cuter than usual. Now I'm having my morning coffee and I'm so excited. I'm actually super excited to go to my first class, and I haven't used my new iPad yet, so I'm just so excited to have my new iPad and write on that. And just the start of the academic year is such a nice time because it's a slow start. Things are chill, there's no exam in the foreseeable future. I'm just full of life. That may slowly wither away, but for now, I'm happy. I'm happy and I'm excited, and I feel like it's the start of a new era. I have so many goals for this year for myself with medical school and with social media. I'll finish my coffee and then I'll see you guys on my way to uni. Also, if my house has some clutter behind me, I don't live by myself, so I can't really control how cluttered or uncluttered the house is all the time, and I'm just going to film. First day of class recap. It was really easy. We only had one class because the other professor canceled, and it was clinical genetics, and it was basically just a review of everything we have seen in the previous years. And apart from that, I just hung out with my friends and I studied for a little bit after class, but not that much. And then after that, I went to therapy, and it was hell to get there because of all the buses. They just were not working, so it took me an hour and a half to get to therapy, which I then needed therapy about. Tomorrow I have class at 11:30 and I haven't looked at what class I have. So that's gonna be a surprise for me and you later. Taste test of my meal prep. Why am I literally Gordon Ramsay? I honestly should just drop out of medical school and just become a chef, because what? I'm actually in shock. This is so good, guys. I'm basically an Italian nonna now. Good morning, it's 9 a.m. and I wanted to wake up earlier than this, but I'm not going to lie, I couldn't sleep last night because I had a lot of anxiety about the academic year. And I know it's silly, and I know that nothing bad has happened and doesn't mean that anything bad is going to happen, but I was so excited for yesterday, the first day. But then once I realized how much work there is ahead, I started to doubt if I was going to be able to finish the year, if the year was going to go well, if it's going to go bad. And I just started to get really in my head about it, so then I just could not sleep. I couldn't sleep, and then I woke up at 5 in the morning, and I was awake from 5 in the morning to 6 in the morning just because I had anxiety. So if you're stressed about starting the academic year, let me tell you that it's so normal, and it doesn't mean that anything bad is going to happen. And I'm naturally a very anxious person. When I used to be a kid, I always used to get sick the first day of school because these beginnings really stress me out. Makeup completed. I just got back from uni, and today classes were really fun. We had ophthalmology and dermatology, and both of the professors were really good. Ophthalmology, we covered cataracts, but we mostly talked about retinal detachment, and we learned the difference between a tear and a detachment. Then we watched some surgical videos, and I don't like surgery. I rather count grass than ever think of doing surgery. The worst thing was that we watched surgeries from the 1990s or 80s. So before they had really microscopic surgery for the eyes. So Oh my god, even thinking about it makes my... Literally the whole class, I was like, it felt like it was happening to me. Yeah, it was just very invasive surgery. And then we got towards the end, we got to like the more recent type of surgery. You may not know, but I'm training for a half marathon in 3 weeks. I'm 3 weeks out of a half marathon. So today I need to go on a 1 hour run. It's a sprint run. So I'm following the Nike Run Club training plan for half marathon. And I am nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I have a bruise on my ankle from my long run, so my ankle kind of hurts. Right now I'm just gonna quickly have something to eat and I'm gonna go on my run. I'm actually so tired, like it's Wednesdays. I hate Wednesdays because it's like halfway through the week. I don't have that Monday energy, you know? It's hard because this is the first week back. I'm not used to this like intense routine again. Like I need to like settle and I haven't settled yet. So that was a complete fail. I went to the train station at 7:50 and just all the trains were being canceled and delayed, but that's normal for Italy. So I was trying to wait it out and hope that a train was going to come. And even though like at one point I realized that I was not going to make it to rounds, I was still hoping that I could go to the library and study there until classes start. But it just never came. I waited for 50 minutes and then I just gave up and I went to the grocery store and I got smoked salmon and oat milk. And I'm gonna have some breakfast and then I'm just going to try again to go to the train station at 11 so I can make it to my first class. I really wanted to go to rounds this morning, but it's okay. I'll go tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna make coffee and I'm just gonna study. I'm gonna make flashcards on the last 2 days of class. Today's classes are meant to be pharmacology and then anesthesiology and emergency medicine is one class. So not a very successful morning. I wasted like an hour of my day just sitting at the train station. What can you do? I'm gonna make some flashcards and study some, and I think I need to try to go back to uni in like an hour because I have pharmacology, so hopefully the train will come this time. I'm just enjoying my iced coffee while I study in bed. I went back to the train station, but the trains are still not working, so I came back home and I'm studying. And I tried the Google Notebook, which transforms your lecture notes into a 2-person podcast, and it's so cool. Let me show you. I put in this lecture on vasculitis, and then now I'm listening to the podcast to study, and I'm just highlighting whatever they talk about. The website is good, but it still needs some work because the podcasts are really short. It's just like 10 minutes for a 2-hour lecture. I would like it to be a little bit longer, but it's super cool.
Sounds complicated.
It is a bit. But think of it this way.
I don't know how AI does this. Like, this is crazy to me. I'm just gonna study from bed. I've already made flashcards on my dermatology lesson from yesterday and my ophthalmology lesson from yesterday. I just came back from a 10-kilometer run. I'm super tired. I'm super red. It was an interval run. It was really, really hard. But I'm just gonna shower, eat, go to bed early so I can wake up early, go for rounds. So yeah, I stopped studying at like 5 p.m. and then went to my run like I usually do. Consistency is key. Oh, I'm so sweaty. Wait, look. Good morning. It's Thursday. It's 7 in the morning and I'm getting ready. And I finally think I'm getting used to the routine. Today I have a 4-hour exam for the university to see where their students are compared to the ones in the US. It's 4 hours and we have to go. The only thing is that we have to show up, otherwise we don't graduate apparently. It's from all the information from all the years. It's 9 p.m. and I'm ready to go to bed. I'm so tired. Like, I don't have a lot of workload right now. I'm just tired because I'm not used to the routine. I went to rounds this morning and I had to be on my feet for 3 hours, which was so exhausting, especially because I ran 10 kilometers yesterday. So my legs were just really tired. So we went to the ENT ambulatory. Don't know what these things are called in English because I do them in Italian. The first thing we saw, I was on an empty stomach, so I was not really coping very well. This woman had surgery to remove a tumor in her brain, but they went through her nose, right? Like the surgical approach. A lot of healing that was going on inside her nose, and this was causing a lot of crusting. So they had to suction out all the crust that was building up inside her nose. We ended up seeing like 5 to 6 patients, but the professor was really nice and he explained a lot of things. Then after that, we went to that long exam that I was telling you about, and I did it in 2 hours. Basically, I was just reading the question and then going by gut feeling of what I thought the answer was gonna be. After that, I came home and I've just been laying in bed because I was so exhausted. Like, I went to get Chinese food because I didn't want to cook or clean. I just wanted to lay in bed. It's raining, but I want Chinese food because I don't want to cook today, and I don't want to have my meal prep because I'm bored of it. So I'm trying to go get Chinese food, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna be closed. But I can see that the pizzeria, it's open. Dude, look at this. Oh my god. And yeah, tomorrow I have class at 11:30, and then I have to also do a speed run tomorrow. So I think I'm just gonna go to class and then go to the library and study for a little bit and come home and run. I'll see you tomorrow for my last day of this week. It's finally Friday. I got like 9 hours of sleep last night. I really needed that. I feel so much better. I'm gonna go to a library in the morning, and then after that I'm gonna go to one class. I have my hair in a bun because my hair looks terrible. It's the last day of the week, barely hanging on by a thread. For my outfit today for the last day of school, I have this sparkly sequins top. I really like the back, it's really cute. And low-waisted jeans, and then black ballerinas. We made it to Friday. Today I went to class until 4 and I went home and I literally had to nap because I was so exhausted. This week has definitely been hard to get through because I just need to build up the stamina of going back to university, because I've been on holiday for 3 months, so anything that is not just chilling on my bed is too much for me right now. I think next week is going to be a little bit better because I've already built a little bit of stamina this week. Yeah, I've been exhausted. The first day I was so excited, but that excitement quickly turned into just exhaustion. But yeah, now I'm gonna go out with my friends, so I'm gonna end the video here. If you enjoyed this video, it means so much to me that you watched this far. Like, that's crazy if you've made it this far. Remember, if you like this video, to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to get to 100 followers for my first video. That would be amazing. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but to me it is a lot. But yeah, I'll see you in the next YouTube video, and I'll keep seeing you on my TikTok almost every day.